Hey folks, it's Alex here at Hankster's Hot Rods. We've got another gorgeous new arrival here. This is a 1966 Chevy Nova, and it's finished in a gloss teal exterior paint. You've got the bright work around the windows and the rocker panels there, along with driver and passenger polished chrome side view mirrors. As we look at the condition of all the bright work around our glass, it's all nice and straight and polished up very well. We'll go ahead and take a look inside the interior. You've got a pair of Scat Procar leather bucket seats up front. You got the black vinyl bench in the rear. All the bright work on the interior is in very good shape as well. You've got a set of the AutoMeter Pro Comp gauges on the instrument cluster there. And you've got a custom Autosound classic style radio as well. Got the chrome Hurst shifter with the T-handle knob. It's a very well put together interior. As we come around to the rear of the car, you'll see it's got a chrome gas cap. And as you look down the side, it's nice and straight. Looking at the rear, your chrome bumpers polished up real nice. Same with the taillight bezels, they're in good shape. Trunk lines up very well. And our rear glass and the trim around it is in excellent shape as well. Now we'll take a look inside the trunk. Underside of the trunk is painted the same as the exterior. The battery has been relocated into the trunk on this car. And you can see the trunk floor is in very good condition. I don't see evidence of any patches, all the correct stamped steel metal there. And it's finished in the factory style spatter style finish. You've got the rubber seal, and that's nice and soft around the opening. Looking down the passenger side of the vehicle, it's nice and straight as well. All of our bright work on the passenger side is polished up very nice. Like I said, you've got the driver and passenger side mirrors. And we'll take a look inside the interior from our passenger side. It's a very clean interior on this car. And of course, you've got your rubber door stop, bump stops, and the rubber seal is soft and pliable on the doors. As we walk around to the front of the vehicle, you'll notice all the bright work up front is polished up very nice. You got the chrome headlight bezels, chrome bumper, and all the chrome trim around the grille. That 2-inch steel cowl hood lines up well left to right and front to back, and our windshield and all the trim around it are in very good condition. Now we'll take a peek under the hood. And you can see the underside of the hood is finished in that same gloss teal as the exterior, and your engine bay is finished in more of a semi-gloss black. As for our powertrain, that is the 400 V8, and paired to it is a Borg T10 4-speed manual transmission. Now this engine bay is very well put together, I must say. It's neat and tidy. You've got some goodies. We'll start on the intake. You've got a cast aluminum Edelbrock intake. You've got an Edelbrock 600 CFM carburetor, a polished chrome Edelbrock air cleaner lid, along with a pair of polished chrome Chevrolet valve covers. You do have an aluminum radiator to help keep things cool, and you've got a polished chrome fan shroud on that as well. As far as our ignition, it does have an MSD distributor cap, MSD Blaster 2 coil, and an MSD 6AL electronic ignition module. So it has been updated with a more modern ignition system. You can also see it's got line lock there, so that'll help you take off the line better. And you can see this nice adjustable strut tower brace right in the center. And that'll increase your handling performance in the front. Overall, it's a very well put together engine bay. and a very nice car. That should about wrap things up for the exterior of this one. As always, if you're looking to add any upgrades to this vehicle or any of our other cars on the website, feel free to reach out to us and we'll get back to you with a quote on such work. Also, the price that you see listed on our website, that does include enclosed shipping to the lower 48 states and our 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. Now we'll take this car back and put it on the lift so we can take a look at the underside. Now we'll do the underside of the 66 Nova, starting up front with your suspension. It's going to be most of your factory standard equipment, and it all appears to be in good condition. We do have an aftermarket set of Cowl CORP adjustable coilover shocks in the front, as well as an 1.25 inch front sway bar to help with your body roll through the turns and just generally increase your handling performance. As far as our braking, we have 4-wheel disc brake on this car. For our powertrain, that is a 400 V8, and paired to it is a T10 Borg Warner 4-speed manual transmission. And as I look at our engine and transmission right now as we speak, they're clear and dry of any leaks or drips. As these classics go, those things can pop up at any moment. Looking at the condition of our frame and floors, they're all in good shape, straight and solid. Transmission cross member, nice and straight as well. You do have a set of frame rail extenders on this, and that just brings your front rail to your back rail there. And those are all welded in and bolted in as they should be. And there's no heavy undercoating on the underside of this car, so you can see just how good of condition it's in. For our exhaust, we do have a pair of 1.75 inch long tube headers, and that bolts up to a full dual 2.5 inch exhaust with some turbo style mufflers. As for our rear end, that is a Ford 9-inch rear end, and it's a POSI unit with a 350 gear ratio. And like I said before, you've got 4-wheel disc brakes. You got a set of Wilwood calipers in the back here. And as far as our suspension in the rear, that's going to be your factory leaf spring suspension. Everything looks to be in very good condition. There's no modifications as far as our rear suspension goes. The frame rails and the floor coming into the rear and the trunk area is all in very good shape, all the proper stamped steel metal. And I don't see evidence of any patches in the back here. Gas tank's in good shape, no dents or dings. And the quarter panels where they come down to the pinch weld, nice and crisp. Same with our tail panel. And your full dual exhaust comes out to some tailpipes that exit just behind the rear wheels. And that should about wrap things up for the underside of this vehicle. What we'll do now is we'll drop it to the ground and fire up that V8.